let's talk about what's really causing this spread, because there's such a strong difference in opinion between the scientists and the epidemiologists. Epidemiologists like Dr. Gandhi maintain the virus is spread through coughs and sneezes that pass along droplets of saliva and mucus. On the other hand, scientists say coronavirus is airborne and spreads through tiny particles or aerosols that travel in the air like plumes of smoke. The latter is more concerning because aerosols are produced when people are merely talking. So let's bring in Dr. Shelly Miller. She's an environmental scientist and aerosol expert at the University of Colorado Boulder. She's going to debate these findings. Dr. Miller, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So, Dr. Miller, you are one of hundreds of scientists that wrote a declaration to the World Health Organization to change its stance about how the virus is actually spread. Tell me about this declaration.
We feel the evidence is really strong that COVID is spread by inhaling aerosols with the virus. And these are small airborne particles that are released when you breathe and talk, which is a real problem because often you don't know that you're sick and you're releasing the virus. And we've seen this happen in really large outbreaks, like the one where the choir was practicing in Washington State for 2 hours, and they were practicing precautions, and yet 87% of the people there got the disease. We've also seen animal studies transmit the virus, and we've also seen that it's been cultured and collected from the air.
So when we talk about transmission, Dr. Gandhi, you say COVID-19 is not as infectious as measles, and it's not airborne outside of laboratory settings. That's different than what Dr. Miller is saying.
Yes, this virus behaves more like infectious disease epidemiologists have defined as droplet spread, which is the bigger particles hanging out in little bits of saliva and mucus. It is true that under experimental conditions, you can have it look like an aerosol, it can look airborne. The question is, is that the major route of transmission? And it doesn't seem to act like measles, where that was the main route of transmission.